are two kinds of souls in this realm: the ones who ascend out of here and the ones who get recycled. The soul recycling system does not require your consent. It requires only your unawareness. At the end of this incarnation, the consciousness that has not developed the capacity to navigate what comes after the physical body ends will follow the current back into a new body, a new set of circumstances, the same matrix with the memory of the previous incarnation erased. This is not a worst case outcome. This is the default. The majority of souls in this realm are cycling through it in exactly this way right now, including most of the people you will speak to today. They are not failing. They simply do not have a map to the exit. The soul that has developed OBE capacity, that has navigated the astral terrain deliberately, that has built the consciousness infrastructure required to exit this matrix rather than be recycled into it, that soul has a fundamentally different set of options at the end of this incarnation. This is why the training sequence I teach is structured the way it is. It is not organized around personal development outcomes. It is organized around the most important navigation challenge your consciousness will ever face, and building the capacity to meet it before you need it. I have been to Source Consciousness and returned. I know what is on the other side because I have been there. And I know the architecture of the recycling system because I have watched it from the outside. The escape route I teach is not theoretical. It is a map of the territory I have walked. The default at the end of this incarnation is recycling. Ascension requires preparation. The only question is whether you begin that preparation in this lifetime. There are no guarantees that you will be able to access the knowledge needed on how to escape the soul harvest recycling system next lifetime. Most spiritual teaching is silent on the most important question in all this work. What happens to your consciousness at the end of this incarnation? Not as a theological comfort, not as a framework for managing grief, as a practical navigation question with a practical answer and a practical preparation requirement. The soul that exits this body without having developed the capacity to navigate what follows gets swept into the current, recycled. A new body, a new name, the same matrix. The memory of the terrain and all progress erased before the new incarnation begins. Reincarnation is reincarceration. The soul that has trained, that has exited the body consciously and navigated the astral terrain deliberately enough to know the territory, that soul has options at the transition of life and death that the untrained soul does not have. That is the real stakes of this work. And not better meditation sessions, not a more peaceful daily life. The trajectory of your consciousness beyond this incarnation is what is at stake.